and welcome to episode 2 of The Save Point. Today, I am proud to introduce our special guest, Michaela.
Hey everybody, happy to be here.
All right, Michaela. So today we are playing Hades, a new game by Supergiant, and I've been a fan of them ever since they released Bastion, Transistor, and Pyre. And honestly, seeing your gameplay inspired me to finally buy the game off of Steam. So, what could you tell us about your experience with the game Hades?
So I'm fairly new to it. I know that they had an alpha run for quite a while, but I had been wanting to play a game by Supergiant pretty much since 2013. I went to PAX East. It was the first and only time that I went, and I stopped by the Supergiant booth and bought the Bastion soundtrack. So although I never played the game itself, I had the soundtrack blaring in my car for the longest time, and I knew that I wanted to play one of their titles. And Hades just happened to be the one that really did appeal to me. So I picked that up around last November and have just not put it down ever since.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Just the level of variety we have in this game. It's just the replay value is just outstanding. And I know you've got something in the background that you'd like to show us all.
Oh, yes. So, as always, I can't do a Hades stream without my Zagreus shirt.
That's
You can probably barely see it, but it's like an 80s Zagreus,
that
super
is
synth
the
wavy type of
yep
t-shirt.
Techno Zagreus. If Zagreus went to a rave with all of his
Yes.
just yes. All
You
right.
know that he would. Like, he'd be there with Ben and Megara.
All right. So without further ado, let's get to the meat and potatoes. This is yeah. So what we're doing here, I know your favorite weapon is the bow.
It is, Bo specifically with the aspect of Chiron.
All right. So this
Well,
is
that was
my, I
interesting.
believe this is my 99th run, and personally, I am a fan of Malphon, the just throwing hands, and yeah. So what we see here is the house of Hades. This is my father. This is our father Hades,
Continue to perform your duties as you have.
and we're just trying to introduce this to people who maybe haven't played the game yet. And our mother Persephone.
Mother, this family gathering you're planning, are all of our relatives welcome? Because I was wondering if I could extend the invitation to a distant ancestor. You know, Chaos.
Oh, that's some tea right there.
Yeah, you got some good dialogue.
Mrs. Parent, you've been in contact then? Look, if you feel it's the right thing to do, I trust your judgment. The spirit of this event is to bring the family together.
Thanks. I doubt Chaos would be able to attend, though would still appreciate the thought.
Oh man, so I'm gonna have to find a chaos gate to send her that send him that information, that the invitation.
I must commend you on the
so
most
this is
splendid
Orpheus.
lyre playing emanating from your bedchambers, my friend. It seems we have a second court musician now.
Oh, you're getting good.
Encouraging to give it a shot, mate. And for the kind words.
I've literally been standing in front of the lyre and just strumming it over and over again
I need
until.
to ask something of you.
Oh,
Thanatos, I'd ask you to come in, but you're already here.
I've gotten
It's
the
really
scene.
good to see you.
Just tell me one thing, Zacharias. Did you really mean what you told me before, that maybe we ought to take our time?
What should I do, Michaela? What should I do?
Depends. Are you into Then?
I've already done this with Megara though.
That's fine. This is ancient Greece. They don't care. In fact, Megara would like. Actually, yeah, you get a cool piece of dialogue.
Fan. I know all this is kind of a lot. And I wanted you to know this isn't some impulsive thing for me. I'll wait for you however long it takes.
You have no concept of which impulses to act upon and which to keep in check. You say you'll wait? Well, let me ask you this. What are you waiting for? What are you waiting for? I'm here. Already. Right?
Fan. I'm so glad. It's just, you know that Megara has been here too.
Okay, at least he's honest about it.
Yep.
I've known Megara much longer than you. Who do you think talked me into this?
See, of course you did.
Oh,
Huh, she did she? That's good. That's good.
That sounds like the creaking sound of a bed frame.
Indeed, this is a school project, by the way.
Hey, Than. Look, speak up already. I don't like it.
Hey, we're all in college here. We're all adults.
This is the truth.
A lot
Thank
of things,
goodness.
And you will have to grow to like it, Sag. Or what I mean is, don't take my silence the wrong way, all right? I better get going though. I'm way behind on work, but see you again, if that's all right.
It is. It is.
So we just developed a romantic relationship with the embodiment of death himself, Thanatos.
Don't you love it?
Oh, I mean, I just love how this game is not afraid to absolutely take on these types of issues, because you try to talk about these kinds of things in everyday conversation, and well, it's still somewhat taboo.
At least in this country. And there's a lot that wasn't taboo in ancient Greece, in fact, that is taboo now. So
Yeah,
we're
absolutely.
behind in many aspects.
So yeah, so this is why don't you tell the audience everything you know about Greek mythology and how it relates to what we're playing right now.
Lastly, do
So,
so you are not
I'm
permitted to address
I'm
the
pretty
prince
rusty
and
on
was
it,
first
to be
spoken
honest.
to.
This game is kind of brushing
Roll
up my memory, but at the same time, what I like about Hades in particular is that it doesn't exactly retell the stories that we already know and love. Like, we've already read things like the Odyssey, we're familiar with things like Troy, but a lot of the times we're getting fed a different version of it, especially if you're like, well, I know about Troy from the movies. You're like, you don't know all about Troy then, because then you wouldn't know about Patroclus, for instance,
Yep.
which Hades features in like his truest form
Let's
as like the
see-
partner of Achilles.
Yeah, let's see if Achilles is there at his post right now. Because I have gotten to the point where I've released Achilles from his contract and have visited him and Patroclus in Elysium.
Happened.
Perfect. Yeah, I did the same recently. It feels so good. I was like, I can't stop playing this game until Patroclus and Achilles are back together. That I have been with Thanatos and Megara, and Thanatos and Megara, and Orpheus
Achilles is
and
probably in Elysium.
Yay! Get it?
Oh, hang on. Fish!
Oh, get your fish!
Oh, I gave him fish.
But what I like about Hades, going back to the conversation about Greek myth, is that it's not trying to retell the stories, but instead it expands upon it in a believable way. And that's why I like it. It has a whole lot of personality along with it.
Alright, so I've actually maxed out this aspect of Chiron.
Ooh, we got the aspect of Rama. I still don't have that.
Oh yeah, so what you gotta do
Is it
for
good?
that... Oh, it's amazing. Do you want to see me do Chiron or Rama?
Let's do Rama because I'm
You
not
wanna see
familiar
Rama?
with it, and I would love to see something new.
Alright, so check this out. It's an area of effect arrow. You see?
Oh,
And semi-automatic 3-round burst. 3-round
oh
burst
my god, this is
special.
the greatest thing. Is it homing?
It's auto-targeting.
Oh,
And
okay,
you
good.
see-
So Chiron has that too, which is what I like about it.
Oh no, so Chiron it homes in on the last on the last thing you hit, but Rama
Yeah.
it literally auto-targets.
Oh, I love that.
What
keepsakes.
what keepsake would you recommend for the bow?
Huh, I honestly just use the Lucky Tooth every time because it just saves my butt.
Okay.
What we could do even is we could use the Chaos Egg early on if you want to go to see Chaos, and then switch it over to the Lucky Tooth at the end. But it
Yeah.
depends upon your playstyle. I know that you take more heat than I do, and are
Oh, no,
probably
I'm
less
going-
likely to die.
I've actually been taking it easy lately. Just been farming darkness.
Oh,
But,
good.
usually I go for the tight deadline just that I'm not taking too much time.
Oh wow! And I see you're doing tight deadline without speeding up the rest of the enemies, which is actually really difficult. I usually have at least 20 to 40% plus speed on them in order to do tight deadline. Otherwise, I'm not finishing it on time.
Usually when I'm running Malphon, at least I'm just dash attacking everywhere, and everyone's just dead.
Yeah. When you get back to the
um,
fist.
Mother knows what she's doing. In the name of Hades, Olympus,
So-
this is an official message. Lady Damsel, this is
Grandma!
for you.
I'm inviting Grandma.
Grandma's my favorite. I like Demeter.
She still doesn't know Persephone's in Hades.
I can't
Really? Yeah, because she doesn't know in mine either, and she calls me Little Sprout, and I feel horrible. I'm like, I'm your literal grandson.
So yeah, let's talk about the myth behind Persephone, Demeter, and the rest of Olympus.
So, again, rusty on it, and I know that certain stories have certain spins on it, but I think in the official myth, it was said that Hades kidnapped Persephone and took her down into the underworld, but he felt, he took pity on her because she was sad and she wanted to see her mother. So, she sees her mother for half of the year and is down in the underworld for the other half.
Yeah.
The half that she's in the underworld is winter, because Demeter is, I forgot exactly what goddess she is, but like because without the god, like Persephone being like the goddess of springtime, the goddess of growing plants, then everything kind of withers, it gets cold, so that's why winter exists according to the Greek myths, because Persephone is currently down in the underworld.
Yeah, what I heard was it was because Persephone consumed 4 seeds of a pomegranate, therefore was required to spend 4 months in Hades.
Oh wow, that's different from what I knew.
Yeah, and that's why pomegranates are a huge motif in this game.
Yes. And apparently all the fan art has it wrong. Like, you have to, it's a very subtle art to eating pomegranates, but I wouldn't know because I only drink, like, the processed pomegranate juice. But they have him, like, eating it like an apple, which to me is hilarious. And I'm like, no, keep on doing it the wrong way, because I think it's great.
Speaking of pomegranates, Pom Power.
You got Pom Power.
Or, no, I'm going to go for Dionysus.
Dionysus, yeah, go for Dionysus.
The Hangover.
My favorite build is actually Demeter and Dionysus together.
Really?
Yeah, that's my
Okay.
favorite. And that and I love Ares also.
Oh yeah, let's go
His
for
builds
the
are-
duos.
Yeah, his build is overclocked.
Oh yeah, whenever I go Malphon, I always rush Athena and Ares, Merciful End.
Good thinking. Hey, I'm honoring Dionysus right now. I'm honoring the god of wine.
Nice. Let's get the special that inflicts Hangover.
Yes.
Everyone's feeling that after party burn.
Yep. So true.
Yeah, so
I love when you inflict it on your father.
Oh man. So I've got the darkness ability equipped right now. That if for multiple status ailments, I do like plus 50% damage.
Oh wow.
Yeah, that
Really?
is completely overpowered.
How do you get that? I don't
It's
even
a-
have that.
It's a darkness unlock. I'll show you in the mirror once we finish this run.
Perfect. Yeah, you're going really fast, so
Yeah,
this is perfect.
We're 2 minutes in of actual supposed play time.
This is really fun too because for me, like when you're playing Hades and when you're actually watching Hades, it's two completely different experiences. Like watching Hades, it all looks insane, but then when you're playing it, you're just kind of in the moment and you don't realize like how fast, like the processing time on everything is.
Oh shit! Yeah, it's like I'm fast as fuck, boy.
I'm watching your stream on this window, and then I'm watching the zoom on this window, so I can look at it because this one's skipping, but this one is like way smoother. So if I get even lower resolution, that's how it's happening.
So Zeus, or yeah, I'm gonna go for the Zeus boon.
Yeah, I like his call.
Oh yeah.
I
Oh,
do.
the sneak. I
Oh, this
hate.
one-
I hate the sneak with the bow, simply because you have to charge
Yeah,
the
it's
bow.
hard. 'Cause it takes a second.
Eat Boldy, bitch!
Oh boy! Oh boy, Sisyphus!
Oh yeah, hopefully we encounter Sisyphus along the way here.
I hope so. And if not this run, then maybe the next.
Yeah, I mean, he can definitely. I mean, I feel a lot of people can relate to Sisyphus. In
Oh,
this
for
day and
sure,
age.
especially in this. Yep, I was gonna say the same thing.
Zeus's call.
Nice. Yep, that's my favorite. Well, it's not my favorite call. I like Demeter's call actually.
Mine
'Cause
honestly have to be either Ares or Poseidon.
Yeah, like yeah. So you like controlling the call then is what
Oh,
you're
yeah.
saying.
the invincibility.
I like setting it and forgetting it. Like, nope, I'm gonna put this right here. It'll grow, and then I can just keep whacking the enemies.
Oh yeah, Demeter's. Yeah, that thing is scary though. When you're fighting against it.
Yes. Oh, it's horrifying. But that's why I like it, because like I would rather them be horrified by me than the other way around.
Just like take whichever one you're most scared of and equip it.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Like wield the scariest one. Like I think that of the Greek pantheon, I'd probably be on the Chthonic level as well, because they're like not super accepted and they're weird and they're dark.
Speaking of calls that you're scared of, which one are you more scared of?
Okay, I'm actually more scared of Demeter, to be honest. Even though Zeus is the king of the gods, but I'm more scared of Demeter for sure.
So we're gonna go for Demeter. Should I go dash or I'm gonna go dash? Alright, let's instill this fear into our audience.
His grandma is scary.
It's about to be a very cold day in the underworld.
Oh yeah. Burr. Feel it. Feel the chill. See, that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah,
you see
right.
that swirl, and you're like, run.
No, I'm staying far and away from it. Alright, so yeah, we were talking about Sisyphus, if we can get some background information on his legend.
So I know basically, again, surface level about Sisyphus. Sisyphus was a king who defied Thanatos, the god of death, and convinced him and Hades to let him live. But because of that, he was served with a very serious punishment in the afterlife. I believe he was in prison in Tartarus. Don't quote me on that, but I believe it was Tartarus.
In this game,
and yeah, and then his punishment is every day he needs to roll a heavy boulder up a hill, and at the very top of the hill, when he genuinely thinks he can get it over, it rolls right back down, and he has to do it all over again for all eternity.
All that effort and for what?
Yep.
And I definitely feel us in the millennial generation can relate with the trials, the suffering of Sisyphus.
Oh, 100%. Like all the futility of it.
It's like I'm putting all this effort into school right now. We're putting all this effort into our work. And then at the end of the day, for what? For a wage that can barely support us.
Oh, yeah, for
God
sure.
knows how many loans that, who knows when when we'll be able to pay it off, or if we'll be alive to see it.
Yeah, exactly. It's more like, I feel like in my case, they're going to see my death certificate before they see the end of the payment.
Or everyone on Earth is just going to die because of climate change.
Well, that's pretty dark. I feel like that's actually coming in the next generation, which is super unfortunate. I think about that a lot, and it's my least favorite thing in the world.
Yeah,
I hate it.
Let's just keep pushing that boulder every day.
Ares! Why do I like him? He's like, I like senseless violence. I was like, oh, I like you. Why?
I mean, he's much more classy here in Hades than in God of
Oh
War.
god, yeah. Oh, for sure. Yeah, that's true.
Ooh, Doombo.
Oh, I love me some Doombo. Give me an attack of agony.
Alright, yeah, I don't need any of these. Moving on.
Woohoo!
So yeah, I mean, a lot of themes, a lot of motifs from this game and from Greek mythology in general can really be applied well into our modern lives.
Yeah, and that's why it's really stood the test of time over all of these many years. Oh man, and I'm trying to change my way of thinking to more of a Greek, like an ancient Greek way of thinking to a modern way of thinking because I was raised Catholic. So I'm trying to reprogram myself to be more like, by doing this, I'm honoring Aphrodite. And by doing that, I'm...
By doing what we're doing right now, we're honoring Dionysus.
Indeed, we are. Oh, you are imbibing as well?
Yes. Oh, not personally, but I'm reveling. I'm reveling with friends and compatriots.
Yay! As am I. Oh. Then I love how in the beginning, with me, I was like, oh, how am I ever going to beat Thanatos? He's so fast. And now I'm like, Thanatos gets like 2 and I get like 31. I'm like, oh, okay, things have changed.
This is how you beat him the first try. You use the fist. They're much faster.
True. Yeah, I like being slower, more calculated, and with a big range. Like, that's my thing. Like, that's how I am in real life, too. I'm like, give me the range, give me the time, and I will get it accurately. But I need the time.
Now I'm just throwing hands.
Yeah, this time.
Yeah, it's the Fist of Malphon and the shield, the Aegis shield. Those are my favorite weapons.
I need to do the Aegis shield more. I haven't really given it that much of a chance. As I said, like, every other weapon I've used maybe once, maybe twice. But the bow is just my thing that I love.
Alright, let's see if I can get another boon from Charon. And it's Zeus. High voltage. Yes. I will absolutely take an increased charge on my God gauge.
Sweet.
No, it's not Meg.
Finally.
Oh,
Still can't believe.
Not interested.
yeah, this is Alecto the Fury.
You might get mad. Defend Megara's honor since she's far too weak to do it her damn self. You think she's so pure.
This is why she doesn't hang out with her sisters. And the other one, she can only say 2 words, murder and Zagreus.
Yeah, don't be talking shit about my girl Mega right now.
I know!
I gotta stop her.
Like, I will kick your ass in Megara's name in like 30 seconds.
It might take me a little bit longer than that, but we'll see.
Yeah, true. I think I've done some of these bosses within about 30 seconds, but it still floors me. I need a good boon, though, in order for that to happen.
Nuts, as soon as I activated Zeus's call, she went invulnerable.
Yes, that annoys me because that happens all the time. I go through that as well.
Oh yeah, so I currently have Chill and Doom, so you should be able to see that that little mark on top of her name signaling I'm giving a lot more damage right now simply because of more than one status effect.
Yeah. That music is so good. It feels so much better when you're watching it, and then you can just enjoy the tunes.
Oh yeah, I'm stressing out way too hard. I didn't get a Chaos Door.
Maybe you'll get it this time. I usually like getting maybe 1 or 2 Chaos Doors, but really early in the game. When it gets later, it's just too much of a risk.
You know, I didn't get a single Chaos Door through all the way through Tartarus.
How dare they?
Well, I'll keep the egg for now, see if I get one later.
Yeah, and I think by the next one, maybe change it over to the suit.
Learning awaits.
Oh, we're about to go fight Lerny the Bone Hydra.
Yeah, I love how he calls him Lerny. That's the cutest thing ever.
Bone Hydra.
He sounds so scary when it's... Oh,
Hydra.
there's a Chaos Gate. There are many heads.
Fisting the Bone Hydra. This stream is not appropriate for kids. If you're 18
No.
years or younger, go away.
Please,
We
no.
don't want you here.
Let me tell you something that's a big relief. I was looking at the demographics on my channel, and most of the people who watch my videos are between, like, 24 and, like, 40. And I'm like,
God.
thank goodness. Thank goodness,
feel
because I can
old
just
like
say what I
that.
like then. I don't have to worry about children.
24 to 40, I am in that demographic.
Same, I'm also in that demographic. So I'm like, good, I can speak to people just on my level, and it's very nice.
Alright, so here we are in Chaos Domain. And I love the pronouns they use for Chaos.
Yes, they use the they, them.
Absolutely.
I was caught by surprise, but I was pleasantly surprised.
I'm waiting for a point when they refer to Chaos in the third person real quick.
Oh, I'm
That
glad
was-
you asked. It's just my mother, we're reaching out to the Olympians, trying to reconnect the family. It's been a while, relatively, since she and father saw the others, but in case a gathering occurs, I did wish you to know you're cordially invited too.
Just casually inviting Chaos, the creator of all things, to a family gathering.
I would love to do that. I would love to invite them to the party.
A generous proposal, son of Hades. When an eventual gathering is to occur within my space, please understand it would be difficult for me to bring the full entirety of my
Full
presence.
entirety of their presence.
I think I can arrange to be with you in some capacity.
You know, absolutely host the party in Chaos's domain. That will be tight.
I think all the gods would be quite afraid of it. Except for Zag, he'd be like, "Oh, I'm cool with it," and then Nyx would be like, "I haven't seen you in quite a while."
You know, yeah.
Parents.
So I'm farming. If I'm farming, oh no, this is the. I've already gotten the prophecy where Nyx reconnects with Chaos.
Oh, cool. Yeah, I'm in the later stages of that. Like, I've opened up the gate in the administrative chambers, but she hasn't gone yet. I'm like, go. They are waiting for you.
Yeah. Oh, actually, I do want another cast,
Be careful, son of Hades.
and I will absolutely go for Nectar.
Yeah, I like seeing how you play. I like seeing how other people play because I have my own ways that I'm pretty set in. So if I can be inspired by somebody else doing better than me, then all the better.
All right. Well, hopefully in later on, I'd be able to inspire you to at least try out Malphite.
I tried it. I'll have to try it again.
So
It's
yeah.
so gross. You're so close to your enemies. I'm like, no.
And I'm wielding a
far.
bow. I'm like shooting point blank with a bow and arrow.
I mean, how else do you shoot?
From a
From
far
decent
away.
distance away.
Yeah,
I mean, the
I know. Well,
maximum
sometimes you
effective
get in
range
a
of a
little
compound
pinch.
bow is what? Like 200 meters?
Yeah.
Oh,
That's a problem.
I hate this. I hate this.
Yeah, this one's difficult. This one can actually get me. This mini boss.
Okay, so there's Doom, there's Hangover, and she's dead.
Oh, you got her. You got
Yep.
her.
Got.
Doom plus Hangover, it's like no time at all.
Plus my ability of dual status effects equals more damage.
There goes the power couple.
Oh, already a duo.
Nice! The Curse of Nausea. I love that. I mean, it is a curse.
Hey,
for
we're
sure.
about to go see our boy.
Ah, the boy! Actually, no, I think this is Eurydice. And possibly
Oh,
Orpheus.
yeah,
Because we're in
yeah.
Asphodel.
We're in Muspelheim.
Oh, yeah.
So, what can you tell us about the legend of Orpheus and Eurydice?
I know more about Orpheus and Eurydice because I read that one pretty often, but
All right, audience, we're just gonna vibe to this soundtrack real quick.
it's so good. So Eurydice, I forget how both of them eventually pass, but Eurydice dies, and Orpheus is, of course, devastated. So he goes to the underworld to rescue her. In order to even get to that point, because normally Hades and our crew in the underworld wouldn't ever allow that to happen. So he serenades them with a beautiful song, and it moves the god of the dead so much that he allows Orpheus to retrieve Eurydice and take her back to the entrance of the above world, on the stipulation that he does not look back. So he does. He goes there, he takes her hand, and he leads her up. But then, eventually, when he can see the outside world, anxiety gets the better of him, and he looks back, and she's sucked back into the underworld forever.
And now, after so long, I believe when Orpheus finally passed, in the game mythos at least, he had to sign a contract with Hades saying he will be eternally employed as the court musician.
Yes.
And he was never able to see his love Eurydice in the underworld. But now, Zagreus, being the gentle soul that we are, we altered his contract to allow him to visit his love in their deathbed.
I love that he doesn't break the contract, he just changes it a bit. He's like, no, you're still our court musician, and they seem to not mind. I know that that's a game mechanic, but at the same time, I kind of love that. He's like, no, you're still employed by us.
Take it easy.
Come and play music, but you can come visit. And I'm like, why did Hades have such a tight stipulation anyway?
Yeah. It's almost like treat your employees with a modicum of respect and you'll get better
Yeah!
music.
It's like now they have weekends and vacation time.
Oh my god. And
You should have had that
hopefully
before.
overtime, hazard pay.
Well, I mean,
But-
what hazard can you have when you're dead?
You're in Hades. I think just existing here is a hazard.
That's true. I know. Well, for Zagreus for sure, but I'm sure that like Zagreus doesn't necessarily need insurance because he just dies and he's fine.
I mean, it's almost like death is his cousin or something.
Oh, I would like
It's-
to not think of them as being related, even though they were raised
Yeah.
together.
I mean, aren't they?
Because they're
technically-
not.
No, because Zagreus is Hades and Persephone's son, but Thanatos is the offspring of Hades and Nyx.
Oh, so it was
They
those
are
two.
half brothers.
God bless.
Now it's just weird that I already initiated the romance.
I guess ancient Greece, I suppose. I'll have to.
It's ancient
read up.
Greece.
I don't know much about Thanatos, to be honest. I just know Thanatos from this.
How about another?
Just upgraded Hangover all that much more.
Well,
Oh,
look,
hello, Lerny.
That's boy Lerny. I like how they're like, if you think you're gonna lose, Lerny, hiss once.
Oh, Zagreus, you're so clever.
I like how he just like doesn't even want to fight them. He's like, I really don't feel like this. Why are you attacking me? I don't like it. I'm like, that would be me. That's exactly how I'm like, why? I have no quarrel with you. It's fine.
Just let me through. I just want to get to the surface. I don't want to have to kill you. You're about to do this to yourself.
Exactly. And then like they die, and then he's like, okay, hey Logan, how you doing? How you doing today?
And then it's like, you can't really kill them because they're all already dead. They just come right back.
I wonder, wouldn't it be funny if they came through to like the House of Hades, and then Hypnos was like, hey, Bone Hydra, got again by Zagreus? Maybe try get good next time.
Have you tried not dying?
Yeah, have you tried not dying? I love Hypnos.
Oh, yeah.
Like, you can tell that, like, the reason why Hades likes him so much.
Just the ultimate troll boy.
Oh god, yeah. And, like, he doesn't work. He doesn't want to work. And I'm like, I can identify. Just doesn't want to.
Oh god, I need a hydrate.
Yes, hydrate after the Hydra. Because, I mean, look at what happens when you don't hydrate. Look at the Hydra. He's all bones.
Dry bones. This is a dry bones level. Dry Bowser.
Yes, indeed.
And he's dead.
That was a quick one.
I'm fast as fuck, boy!
Gotta go fast.
Oh, I think I heard a Chaos Gate. Oh no, that was me collecting darkness.
Yeah, I think that was your Chaos Boon has switched to an effect, possibly.
No, I think I already unlocked that like a couple.
Oh, okay.
All right, so Lucky Tooth.
Yeah, Lucky Tooth.
Lucky Tooth.
I like it personally because it just gives me a second chance. Like, if I'm really getting my butt kicked, there's like one more chance. And I've been saved by the Lucky Tooth plenty of times.
So,
I'm currently on like 16 heat, and like it's getting to be less fun now.
Oh god, yeah. Honestly, I just rushed the 32 heat statue just so I can get it. Now I'm just chilling.
Good.
Yeah.
Good. You should. What about the other rewards though? Do you get Titan Blood a lot? Like, are you just trading for it?
Yeah, I just buy Titan Blood from Charon's shop at the end to just save up 1,200 gold.
I need to just do that.
Yeah,
Because
I'll show you everything. My process at least on a
please
Malphite
do.
run.
Because again, like, I just, I do want to see how other people do it, because I feel like it always helps me, because I get stuck in my own ways.
This is how
my God.
we do it.
My boss, she's into astrology pretty much as I am. And then, like, I tell her, I'm like, I kind of get stuck in my own ways, so, like, I kind of need to be educated on different ways, or else I will do the same thing over and over. And she goes, oh, do you have Virgo in your chart? And I go, yes. And she goes, what's your moon? And I'm like, it's Taurus. And she's like, ooh, oh, you're stubborn. And I was like, yeah,
Oh
sorry.
my god, stubborn as a bull, huh? Hey girl, what's
But,
your
like,
sign?
It's Libra, but it's all the other signs that are kind of troublesome.
Hey, you're talking to a ram-headed son of a bitch over here. I'm an Aries.
That's right, but I love Aries. Aries friends are like my favorites. Because you guys are more impulsive than I am, and you teach me things, because I cannot be impulsive.
Yeah, I'm just the kind that just throws hands. I'm like, what is
Stuck
this
in my
bow?
ways. I'm like, give me the bow. I want to just sit in the corner and just zap enemies as they come near. It's like, don't touch me. Leave me alone.
Dude, we are incredibly over time for this stream, but hey, we're just having fun right now.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well, when you get to
supposedly-
the fists, well, we'll have fun.
Yeah, supposedly the assignment at least is still only supposed to be 22 minutes for a traditional broadcast episode.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you know, maybe we can cover it in this session. Ideally, that'd be great.
We're at 35 minutes in the recording right now. So do I want Curse of Vengeance? No, I don't want any of these actually.
Any other boons for me?
Really, none of them?
No, I don't. I
Oh,
don't like
okay.
what I
You're
see.
just refreshing.
After
I've
using-
never done that before.
Oh yeah, I love this thing, Fated Persuasion.
Yeah, I've used that on the doors, but I've never used that on the boons.
Oh, I'll show you how I did that. All right. Oh, let's go visit Achilles.
Oh, let's do it. Yay!
For you, Pat. I don't even like to think about what I'd have done.
Oh, I love them. They're so cute together. Did you know that every couple in Hades, their clothing is the same overall theme, like the same color story, same like silhouettes, things like that. I didn't know that until I think I saw something about the character designer speaking to that.
So how do we explain Sisyphus and Bodhi?
Gray and green.
I don't know. So that's Patroclus and Achilles.
Apparently, in the real, like in the real story of Troy, Achilles gives like a small lock of his hair to Patroclus. And if you look really carefully at the Achilles character model, all of his hair is the same length except for like one lock, like in the beginning of his head, like this.
Okay, so
Like,
we're
as
looking
if
at
to show that he
Patroclus
cuts long.
right now, and he's got these long brown locks. Let's see.
Yeah, he has teal, blue, silver, little bits of like light gold here and there.
Oh shoot! I was hoping Achilles would pop up again. Let me see if I can pull up Achilles in the.
Oh, you probably can.
How do I get to
In the journal.
the journal?
I know it only on the Switch.
There
On
we
the
go.
Switch, you press settings.
Got it.
Yeah, the
I
green,
can't
and
get
I
a-
believe that their mantle, which is like their cape, it's the
Mhm.
same thing. It's exactly the same.
That's Patroclus,
Yep,
and there's Achilles.
we got Achilles. Yeah, they're wearing roughly really similar outfits. But it has mostly like a teal, little bits of gold, little bits of silver here and there. And
Oh, there's
even
a fish
the
here.
woo!
Yeah, fishy.
I love fishing in this game, but I've never gotten a legendary fish, and it makes me angry.
I've gotten 2.
How dare you?
Oh god damn it! Too early.
See, yeah, you're taking more risks than I do. I can see that. Like you're you're willing to just yank it up, and I'm just like, I must wait until the perfect moment, and I think that's how.
So,
Because hesitation is
Cagelli-
defeat, you know.
So this is the Tartarus legendary fish,
Oh.
and the
I've
Asphodel
gotten
legendary
I've gotten the
fish.
flame eater. I've gotten 2 flame eaters.
Yeah,
Okay, so maybe
you
I
got
have gotten a
legendary.
legendary
Yeah, you've gotten
fish.
legendary.
But like, do you have
And
to
this
report
is-
back to Poseidon like
Yes.
after?
Yes.
So maybe do you have to have the fish in your possession?
Not necessarily.
Huh? Because I don't
Yeah.
know if I've gotten that prophecy. Maybe I need to check again. Because I've definitely gotten I've gotten the sea mare and I've gotten the flame eater. So maybe I'm not as. Maybe
you're
I'm
good.
better versed than I thought. I'm good.
You're getting good. You're getting good.
I know I've got good.
Maybe I
Trying
should
to
have gone
change
for
my lights.
Hermes then.
That big soul catcher again.
Sorry if you can hear something in my mic.
It's all good.
I'm just changing my light. Gonna go away real fast.
All right, brief intermission from our guest.
I look at the screen when you're in boss mode because it's just so much easier to watch on this on your actual live stream.
Yeah, it hasn't affected any technical details of the screen.
Won't catch this soul, thanks.
Double strike. Yes. Absolutely.
Yay!
Double strike. Demeter
You
or
got
Chaos?
yourself.
I think I'm gonna go.
It's up to you because you're the one playing. I I hate these little chariots. These
Oh,
are the
they're-
worst.
They are super easy when you have Athena's dash.
Oh yeah, that's true because you can just dash through them.
Yep. And then they explode and you just deflect it.
Who's next?
Yeah. I saw a funny meme slash webcomic that someone made of and it's Athena going, I can bestow any gift upon you that I like, and then it's just Zagreus going dash, 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 and she's like any of them. And he goes dash, dash, dash.
It's like her only good one to be.
Yeah, I'm with you on that. But it always makes me happy to see her boons for that reason because I just want Divine Dash.
Like, I will always go for Athena as first boon. Like, give me Athena Dash for the first boon on a Malphon run, and it's GG.
Oh god, yeah, especially if you have to be close.
Yes, I will absolutely have my cast inflict chill. Chill, guys, just chill.
Ew, that's something Dionysus would say.
I always forget about my cast.
I do too. I'm like, I only use it during boss battles most of the time, or mini bosses.
All right.
Oh, that one's recharging.
Oh,
Oh, he recharged. I'm like jamming to the music right now. And have you heard that Darren Korb, he's the composer of Hades. He's also the voice of Zagreus and the singing voice of Orpheus.
Yeah,
He
I
calls-
saw that in the credits.
It's crazy, right? And then he calls the music in Hades that he composed, he called it Mediterranean prog rock Halloween music. Which is like my favorite thing in the world. That's why I like it so much. Yep. Halloween music. Every day is Halloween.
I mean, nothing beats Halloween music than Nightmare Before Christmas.
Yeah, for sure. That's my favorite. And I like it because you can watch Nightmare Before Christmas and listen to the soundtrack for Halloween and
for Christmas.
And Thanksgiving because it's right in between. Same with
Oh my
Adam's
God.
Family Values is like a Thanksgiving movie and a Halloween movie. It's a gift to life.
It's just, I mean, Adam's Family music, Adam's Family, anything can just be applied to anything.
Oh, 100%. They're like my favorite family of TV.
Da-da-da-da. Da-da-da-da-da. Oh, let's hit it. Let's hit it. Da-da-da-da-da. Da-da-da-da.
I have to do it every time.
Okay. So here I am clearing out Elysium. So, yeah, what can, speaking of which, how's our audience?
So I'm not seeing any comments yet. But there are 2 people watching now, which is good.
That's, in case anyone has any questions regarding any themes of the game, we will be happy to answer.
So true. Or if you just have anything to say or want to chat, because, I mean, it's hard for all of us to see people one-on-one, so why not just say something if you want.
Oh, he was commenting on Megara.
On Megara. Oh my god, Hermes knows everything. I'm like, I know who's talking to him too. I know, like, it's friggin' Charon. Like,
Oh,
he's
yeah.
like, and he's like, I know Charon. That's some juicy ass gossip right there. Like, he gets all the good gossip from Charon. I love when I found out that they were a thing in this game. I was like,
Oh, Charon and
It's-
Hermes?
yeah. I'm like, this is weird, but I approve of it.
The man himself.
I know you're like, Hermes, you're into that guy? Oh,
Alright.
I mean,
My
his
favorite
brother,
fucking
so
boss
we're
to
good.
beat the shit out of.
oh my god. Did
This
you get
guy.
the dialogue where Poseidon tells you to beat the crap out of him?
I haven't. How do I get
Yeah,
that?
Poseidon doesn't like Theseus either. He's like,
Oh.
please just kick his ass and report back to me.
You know, that explains why he never is granted Poseidon's favor.
Yeah, he does not like Theseus.
And what's the legend there? I know Theseus was a maritime captain or something in his ship or whatnot.
I think I could be wrong. I'm not sure if this is Theseus or Jason, but I know that one of them killed Cyclops, who was Poseidon's son.
That was Odysseus.
Okay.
Odysseus killed Polyphemus.
Yeah, I was like, I don't know which one it was, but one of them heroes killed Poseidon's son, and yeah, that's true, it was Odysseus. I mean, that's what caused the whole Odyssey to happen. Okay. This is why I'm like, every time you're asking me about Greek mythology, I'm like, my knowledge of this is like surface level.
Come on. Give me that, Raider call.
Woohoo! Zeus is such a tool, even in this, which is so accurate.
Yeah, what's the greatest example of creative license in Hollywood? Disney pretending Zeus was a family man.
Yeah, I saw that same meme, and I'm like, no, and I actually do not like that movie at all. Like, I just think it was a crap movie. Yeah, I didn't like it. Even though, like, I love Sean Astin, I think the Three Fates scene is fantastic, or the Muses scene, where they do the musical numbers, fantastic. But I really didn't like it. I don't like it.
Oh, man, like, Go the
like my least
Distance
favorite
is my
Disney film.
jam. Oh, I'm about to die.
Oh no! Oh, that's when the lucky tooth comes in.
No worries, just a little death. I'm fine.
It's fine, you're fine. But I'm just like, I like how the idea of if you die and get resurrected, that's just Than not showing up for his job.
Oh my god, yeah, you just crawl out of the sticks, like, oh.
He's just like, I'm not showing up right now. I'm on my break.
It's my one fan. Everyone's like, Theseus, Banners, Asterius Banners, the one guy with the Zagreus
I
banner.
love that one little shade. That's
Oh,
my
red
favorite
shade.
shade of all of them. Like, that shade believes in you. I love that.
Alright, so next up, let's go kill Dad. I usually bring the acorn into the final fight.
Cool.
That was Elysium.
Oh, Styx is like my least favorite area.
Really?
The Temple of Styx. Yeah, it's because of those satyrs that like hawk poisonous loogies at you.
Oh yeah, tiny vermin.
The worst. Oh, the worst. They are tiny. No, the tiny vermin is that boss. That's actually surprisingly difficult.
Mm-hmm. It's like I am Zagreus. I fear no man. But that tiny
Tiny
vermin.
little vermin. You're like,
that is no man.
that is no man for sure. These guys are so easy with the bow. You're just like, I'm done.
I find it more easy just to dash attack through them.
Ugh, those
Fist.
motherfuckers. Yeah, I'm excited to watch you fist all these enemies.
Oh, well, we'll have a session of fisting here soon.
And I'm looking forward to it.
Phrasing.
Ah!
Look at these little UFO-looking rats. Yeah, usually I just fight for a bunch of gold here in these chambers, and then
Oh, shit.
Bye now.
and then because Sisyphus always grants coming too.
Oh,
And
yeah.
then,
You know what? That's how you get the Titan blood.
yeah, I usually boost to 1200. 1200 gold for the Titan blood.
Wow, yeah, you get it pretty easily here. I'm learning things. I like this. Teach me to not be stuck in my ways. I like it.
Teach you to get good.
Ah!
Not yet.
I mean, then again,
Oh.
you're also the one who inspired me to learn the bow too.
Okay, that's good. I mean, I'm pretty okay at this game. I'm not like the speedrunners though. But then again, I can say that with every game. Like, I'm no
I-
speedrunner at it.
I'm in no means a speedrunner either, but I have
Should be able to get
cleared, done an entire clear in
moment's rest.
23 minutes, I think.
Yeah, I think that's actually my best clear as well. I think I have the exact same clear time, which is pretty decent. You got a Scuffa.
With a bow?
Yeah,
That's impressive.
I could probably
actually
show
impressive.
you. Because I have records, you can go to the administrative chambers and go to your files.
Yeah, I wonder if we can link across friends' profiles. Yeah, check this out. So the aspect of Rama can shoot through walls.
Oh my god!
Well, small walls at
Love
least.
that. How do you get that? Is it through Achilles?
Artemis.
Really? Okay, yeah, because Artemis is one of my least, like, the ones that I use the least, so...
Yeah, you just gotta upgrade the bow like 5 times with Titan Blood, and then just keep talking to Artemis.
Sweet.
Yeah,
So I need to get with Artemis then.
Yeah, talk to her once. Oh, I know you want to get with Artemis. I mean, come on, she's a badass.
I mean, why not? But she's your cousin.
We're Greek gods over here. Everyone's related to everyone.
Peace out.
I mean, what's the deal with Zeus and Hera again?
There it is already.
Yeah.
Olympus, I accept this message.
Not cute.
We don't want to think about it.
No, we don't. By we, I mean me.
And me.
Yeah. Just...
I mean, because for Greek mythology, with all of its progressive themes, there is still a shitload of misogyny.
Oh, for sure. But again, it's 2,000 plus years ago, so...
But those ideals influenced the vast majority of European philosophy.
Yeah, it's true. And it's, I mean, even the society is, it was very misogynistic. Like, for example, I don't believe that women were able to be scholars in Athens. I don't even know if they were considered citizens in Athens either.
Yeah, you gotta go for the warrior culture of Sparta for that. Like, women
Oh,
were not
God.
allowed to own land. Women were property in Athens and in Rome.
Rome is even worse.
Oh yeah. And a lot of the Roman culture was based off of Athenian culture.
Yes, it was basically like a copycat of Greek culture, and they're like, let's change the names of the pantheon. We're geniuses. And you're like, no, you're not.
Oh, Zeus, his name's Jupiter now. But
Yeah, I
women
know,
are still
exactly.
on property, and men
Poseidon?
can control whether they live or die.
Ugh,
Neptune.
gross.
Poseidon, Neptune.
Poseidon, Neptune. Like, ugh.
Disgusting.
I don't think I have any, like, Roman lineage, thank God. So I can talk shit about it all day, every
Oh,
day.
yeah, you're Irish?
Like, yeah, I'd say, like, it's, like, something like 70-80% Irish, and then, like, the rest is, like, I'm French somehow, and I don't know why, and I'm like, ooh, who has a scandalous story here?
Granddad?
And then, and then the rest is, like, Scottish and Ukrainian. Yeah, I'm Ukrainian. My dad's grandmother was from Ukraine. She left because of the Bolshevik Revolution.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a story. That's a story in and of itself.
Yeah, it is. It's sad because I don't know enough about her, and I love her. Her name's Olga.
Olga. Grandma
Her name was
Olga.
Olga. Yeah, she called herself Nana, so she was Nana.
Is Nana still with us?
Maybe I should check the other
No,
parts.
she was alive from like the really early, like the Bolshevik Revolution happened in 1917, and she was young then, but she lived until the 1970s, I think.
Oh, did you ever meet her?
No, I did not because I was born in '86.
It's a shame. I'm sorry.
Well, it's all right. I mean, like my family, like on that side, is not known for particularly living long.
Michaela, please stay with us.
I'm working on it. Trying to take care of myself.
Yeah, then 2020 happens.
Yeah, now I'm just like, I'm trying to hold on. This
Right now-
motherfucker.
Yeah, right now I'm just farming gold to get to that 1200.
Yeah, you can do it. You're at 1080.
I really need to remember to use my cast.
I always forget too, so you're you're good. Maybe. Yeah, the cast, I think that you do more damage when they have more cast on.
Yeah, but so I've got Demeter's cast right now. So I just have lasers. I have icy lasers.
Sweet.
Watch
We
it.
love lasers in this house.
Oh, and that's just, yeah, because I can inflict chill and hangover. And you see that little yellow thing next to the enemy health bars?
Yes.
That means I'm doing a shit ton more damage.
Oh, I love that.
Gods grant me strength.
Just getting
I don't think I've
jolted
played
down.
Hades in a couple of weeks at this point. I need to get back into it. I know! It's because it's been crazy in the past couple weeks, so I'll wait till things are
life
good.
happens.
It does.
Oh wait, and I've gotten you into God of War, so that explains that.
Yeah, well, I had God of War. I've been wanting to play God of War, but I was like, no, I'm not going to play God of War until I play Sekiro. And then you just came in. You happened to come in at the exact right time that I was like, I'm going to play God of War now. And
Hey.
that had been on my list for 2 years. That was my my backlog.
Yeah, hey Michaela, do you want to know a perfect game you can play with almost the same mechanics as Sekiro? God of War.
God of War, yeah. I mean, it's a good jumping point off of it.
Shit, where's the fucking, there it is. Fuck.
There's so much
Poison.
distraction over here.
Yeah, that's like, I'm having trouble finding the cure point.
Oh, it's right there. I'm watching your other screen, so that screen's like 3 seconds behind. So if I'm like, it's right over there, I'm like, oh yeah, you already
YouTube,
did it.
YouTube stream versus the live feed.
Yeah. Live feed is here. It's a little jumpy for me, so I'm looking at the live feed, which is a lot more smooth.
Oh, the YouTube live feed?
Yep, because I got a screen. This is my actual workstation, so I got my little screen here, which is like my primary screen, and my big screen here, which is like my secondary, which makes no sense, but it is what it is. But I have the YouTube version here, and then the Zoom version. Yeah, you would think the big screen is like the main screen, but it's totally my secondary.
No, I actually, I run a similar system. I have a computer monitor as my secondary screen, which is the one I'm playing on right now.
Oh, sweet.
It's a 24-inch monitor, and then my main screen is my laptop, which is a 50.
I actually have a screen that's too big. Mine's like, oh god, I think it's like 28 or like 30 inches, and I'm like, I do not need a 30-inch screen. It's too big for this area. I have like the stand-up platform. Well, luckily my stand-up platform, it creates more space than my actual desk. So I'm just like, okay, I'm grateful for that. So I can actually fit my monitor for the first time in 3 years, and my computer at the same time, so I can actually use both. Hooray!
And now we're standing buddies.
Yay! Are you standing too, or?
No, I'm sitting down right now. I just stood up.
Oh, you got a
solidarity.
Stark shirt. House Stark.
Oh, yeah, this show happened.
Yeah, I know. It had so much promise for many years. I'm glad that I was like with it for years, so that when the downfall happened, it was like, I got some good years out of it.
I just read the books, and I'm still waiting on the next one. But I was in the desert when season 8 came out.
Wow.
You
Yeah.
can beat me this time, Father.
Oh yeah, that's true.
I was on a 60-day field op in 29 Palms during the premiere of season 8, and I was just like trying to find any internet source I could to download the episodes.
That must have been so hard. I know that was not ideal. You got through it though. Thank goodness you're back and in comfort.
So now I'm just kind of wishing I never watched that season 8. So I can pretend
Yeah.
season 7 was the last thing.
Yeah. And it's funny because I remember George R.R. Martin was like, oh yeah, I would have done that so much better. But I'm like, number one, you haven't. Number two, they're like, oh yeah, well, is the ending going to be different then? And he was like, So no, the ending would have been the same.
Yeah, because it's like you can't change the Butler did it simply because the fans called it.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, he probably planned on that being the same conclusion. So equally disappointing, I believe, throughout. Look,
Like,
you're
honestly-
making quick work of Hades.
Oh yeah, it's because I just got Hangover and Chill.
And Doom, too.
I'm not using Doom all that much actually. I'm probably gonna die here soon.
Well, you got 2 more Resurrects, so...
Yeah.
Oh,
No, you don't.
yeah, this fight is utter chaos.
Yourself.
I'm gonna wait till phase 2 to be frustrated.
Yeah, sounds good.
But what sucks is
You're almost there.
Yeah, he interrupts my charge if I get hit.
You can't.
See?
That could be arranged.
Nice. I like how you fight using like his mother-in-law's power.
Oh god. And his brother.
And like, and he's so annoyed by that. I mean, I would be too if somebody did that to me. I'd be like, how dare you? You got this.
I'm just having. Oh, so. Yeah, last chance.
Yeah,
So apparently, right here is a blind spot. Can you
Really?
stand right next to him? Yeah, he doesn't. Because the damage from the fire starts with outside of that 1 centimeter. And he's
See, like, I just hide behind one of the poles. Yay!
And that's the bow run of
Yes!
Hades.
You have done the thing.
I've
It's
done
like,
the
I'll
thing.
see you at home.
Could have been me.
Gonna be me.
In the name of someone very sore right now.
Ah! That was hilarious.
I was 24 points of health away from death.
But you didn't die. But did you die?
No? Well, 3 times, yes, but I came back.
But did you die? My dad did that to me. I was talking about like one of the hardships of the plague that we're living in. He goes, "But did you die?" And I was like,
Oh, hey,
No.
we got questions from Danger Man.
"Oh, sorry, Danger Man. I totally it was way too into the video feed."
Oh man, so yeah,
Yeah,
he's
Danger
been
Man's
here.
been there for a while.
He's been here
Oh
ever
my
since we were
God.
talking about Roman culture.
Roman culture, so
Oh.
true.
Bloodthirsty. I mean,
Yeah.
what? It came after Romulus killed his brother.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. The founding of Rome on 7 hills, founded on fratricide.
Of course it did. I mean, I feel like the Greek pantheon was founded on that too, but that's the pantheon and not like reality. And also, my ancestors would have been called barbarians by the Romans, so I'm still salty about that from like 2,000 years ago, as if I was there.
Has come to know a sizable variety.
What the Celtics?
Yeah, well, they basically considered anyone who wasn't Roman to be
Oh yeah,
barbarians.
and that includes Italians.
But like
Exactly. There's a huge difference. Apparently, there was a huge difference in Rome between the native Italians and the Greek transplants that were quote unquote Roman.
Wow.
Yeah.
So they're like mega douchebags.
Yeah, like these are Greeks, a bunch of Greek assholes immigrated to the Italian peninsula and said the people who are already here, fuck you. We're the only true citizens. Kind of like what the British did with the Native Americans, but that's a whole different story.
My God, yeah. And Danger Man said they're Romans and other Italian tribes.
Oh, yeah.
I believe it.
Oh yeah. And before the
Etruscans are
Germans,
one.
yeah, I think before the Germans came in and just wiped the floor with the armies of the Roman Republic, the worst.
It was like the Visigoths.
No, the Cimbri and the Teutoans in like the Roman Republic era. This is long before the Empire. The Germans were the greatest military rivals of Roman history, but before the Germans, it was the Italian tribes.
That makes sense. Yeah, I need to brush up on this history. It's been since like high school. So it's been quite a long time.
So we are at just past 1 hour. This will be part 1 of our stream. We will return for part 2, the Malphon Fist Run. We will be right back. Don't go anywhere.